Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on our YouTube account and we are continuing our progression into 45, guys. I'm hoping with tonight's video that we can actually get through halfway through 45. That way when we get up to the live stream tomorrow, we can continue to make progression within 45, getting some additional loot out of here, getting some engraving mats out of here. Really big to continue making progression in here. Even though the campaign, again, doesn't yield a lot of results or doesn't offer quite a lot of rewards, you still get stuff out of here, guys. As you're making progression, of course, you're still going to get more loot. You're also going to get more out of AFK rewards, which, again, we kind of want to build this up a little bit. We know overall with the level that we're at, we've made a lot of progression, guys. We have made a incredible amount of progression level wise with our power leveling going through here. Again, one of the big reasons we want to progress through here a little bit faster and get into chapter 46. You can see even with our levels, the not too tough to get through here, but we're running about a 170, I think roughly about a 170 level deficiency. So again, that isn't too high. That really isn't too high. A lot of players run 200 plus easy. It is kind of a deficiency we see a lot of times. Even here, guys, dealing with Mizoth. It does make things like the Thoran cheese right here, guys, a little bit easier. I don't know if we're going to get him down. We should with Pippa and the teleport. Didn't even have to Thoran cheese that. Again, based on the levels, based on where we're building. Pretty cool to see that it wasn't even the Thoran cheese. Right here we have Namora, of course, running the Beguile ability, supercharging or amplifying the damage that Lucretia is getting. And I think Lucretia is to the point where we're gonna have to build her up, I feel, a little bit. I feel like we're gonna have to build her up a little bit higher to a point. She still works, guys. But again, the big thing is a lot of players still run her in the Cursed Realm comp. She still does work well in there. But overall, I feel like there's a couple of heroes that we're going to have to build up, guys. This formation, very interesting to see. The combination of Iran in here with the awakened version of Brutus. Of course, the pull kind of on both sides. Jerez takes it down, guys. Again, this one, another comp that's kind of RNG. But again, we have the 5 pull here with Brutus. So again, this is kind of an interesting formation. Because as soon as Brutus starts throwing up all of his crowd control, I feel like it's pretty easy from there. But again, dealing with Drez, we're going to have to make sure that we can get him actually crowd controlled a little bit, guys. Because again, we're shooting for the halfway point within this campaign chapter, within these stages, guys. And again, I feel like Queen might need an ult. We built up Iran a little bit higher. We built up Queen a little bit higher. We still do have Raku in here. And of course, guys, Brutus being built up quite a bit. Again, I feel like the crowd control aspect in here just needs to get the RNG. This might be the tough one that we're fighting in here tonight. Which I know overall, guys, the 5 pull's still very effective. Even at this level of the game, guys. The 5 pull does work incredibly well. There we go, 45-28. Let's look through the damage in here, guys. And of course, still running Daemon in here, guys. 12.74 billion damage. Daemon still does really well in this. Even in higher level campaigns, guys, look at that. We have Mahira and we have Zolrath. Zolrath still need to build up a little bit more. This one, guys, 24 billion. So even though we didn't do the Thoran cheese, Thoran's still doing damage in there. 37.32 billion. Then of course, guys, just a combination of everybody in this one doing a lot of damage to finish that stage, which again, I'm hoping we have 2 more, guys, that we want to get through here. We used a couple formations. Sono Reds we used, Mickey's we used, and I believe it looks like the Thoran cheese in here again. As much as I don't want to see it, guys, we know the RNG aspect of the Thoran cheese, but we know how effective it is, guys. The Thoran cheese, the Pippa Thoran cheese in particular, still very effective when it comes to the damage that Thoran can put out, guys. Thoran can still throw a ton of damage. But again, looking at the level deficiency, what are we at? 190, I think that's like 195. I mean, we're still running 200 level deficiency, which I know, again, I feel like we can push a lot higher than that. But overall, definitely like in the campaign progression. The only thing, again, that I want to see within here is updated loot tables. If they really did, give players a solid reason, a good reason to really push through the campaign, I think it would be very, very beneficial to see. And there we go, guys. Even with that comp, Thoran gets it done. I think Lucretia did most of the damage in that one. Let's see what Trisha's got. So we still have the kind of the crowd control Leonardo in here. We have the awakened version of Solus, but of course, guys, Scarlet doing the damage in this one. But even the slow ability, this is an interesting team, guys. And here comes Leonardo. Boom! Soon as everybody's crowd controlled, guys, it is just a burn. Literally just a crazy, crazy fast burn. Just like you see there, 24 billion, 18 billion on a really, really interesting formation. But we passed our pivotal point, guys. We looked at the point. I wonder if we can squeeze in one more. I want to see if we can get in one more boss fight out of this. Again, getting ready for tomorrow to continue this progression, guys. I made some more tower progression, actually using Orin. I actually made quite a bit of tower progression, which was honestly pretty impressive. I'm liking Orin. I know Trisha and a couple other players said, do not sleep on Orin by any means. 100% agree. Do not sleep on Orin, guys. He is such a dynamic hero within that Wilder Tower. It's not Iran, it's Orin, which again, working incredibly, incredibly well. He was literally the driving force of why we made our tower progression within the Wilder Tower. Built him up a little bit, got the 4 of 9 furniture at this point on him. But we're going to continue building him out. I got to get a plus 30 signature item. I feel like the plus 30 signature item on him is going to be huge. And then, of course, we do have to build him out, I feel, with some engraving. I think engraving on him is going to be big when we can build him out. And Thoran cheese here again, guys. Got 1, got 2. And, of course, can Pippa do it? Nope, looks like it's going to be a defeat on that one. But again, I know the RNG factor of the Thoran cheese, guys, is really, really big. But if we can get it to work, boom, just Thoran left, taking all the damage there. It just takes one. It just takes one single good cheese in here. And a lot of players running Sylvana in here, again, just for the Graveborn bonus. Because with actually running, and a lot of players I know will ask why we're running Sylvana in here. It is the bonus for the Graveborns. So we're actually getting our 3-set bonus for the Graveborns in here, which of course is really, really beneficial when you're looking at Thoran and his damage output, guys. Got 1 cheese down. There's a second. Unfortunately, another defeat. We know the RNG factor, both with the Thoran cheese and the Charizard, the Mihira comp, guys, very, very high RNG factors with both of those formations. Does take an incredible amount of time to get them to work. Sometimes it's 1 try. Sometimes you're looking at 30 to 50. Sometimes we have even seen more, guys, to get this Thoran cheese to work. If Thoran gets crowd controlled, anything of that nature, because we're actually at the campaign stages where all of the enemies have 30 signature items. So they do have the built signature items here. Here we go, guys. There's 1 big hit and a second one. Almost got him done. I thought Kelthar was going to get him done on that one. Kelthar, of course, when he dies, he comes back in that spectral form, which provides a lot of damage in these formations, guys. That spectral form of Kelthar does quite a bit of damage as long as we can keep him up with the heals. So, of course, when another target dies, Kelthar actually gets a heal which is the reason why he is used in so many of these formations. And they're banishing Pippa, which is kind of an interesting, when it comes to the Thoran cheese, is you'll see the banish sometimes actually hits Pippa up there in her Halloween costume. There we go. Pippa got taken down on that one. Means a full charged cheese. It's just got to line up, guys. This one has to line up. Of course, Pippa with the teleport, but there was... And we can't move everyone away from Thoran. Makes a difference where Pippa or where Tassie teleports to. Because if Tassie teleports over there, we actually see Pippa die pretty early. But if she doesn't teleport over there to Pippa, Tassie will not kill her. Instead, she banishes. Again, guys, I know a lot of players very fickle when it comes to this Thoran cheese, but it does work, guys. We know it works. We've seen it work so many times before. And again, Kelthra went down on that one. Fighting out Gorvo. Let's see what we can do. We'll give it one more try, guys, and then we'll hit the rest of the stages. Because if I have to just leave the Thoran cheese running, I absolutely can at the end of the video. But I would like to get it done. But same, guys, is if we kill too many targets, it has the same effect. It has the exact same effect, guys. If we kill too many targets early, then we don't get enough damage on the rest of the targets. There's the crowd control, which means Ezio's going to finish out some people. I'm still loving his insta-kill, as Ezio's insta-kill is still very, very strong. Look at that. Raku gets done shaking his butt. Raku, very, very nice. Of course, we go back to the Thoran cheese. Again, Pippa goes down early in that one. But we still don't get it. All right, this one again, 5 pull. We know we have a lot of crowd control in here, which we cannot have the targets die early, guys. If they die early, we're not going to have the damage to carry this through. Queen's got to get the crowd control up. Same with Skarath. If Skarath can ult, guys, Skarath does a lot of damage. In this formation particularly, Queen, of course, getting that crowd control, which there it goes. She'll round up everybody, amplifying the damage. Boom. Kind of a little bit of a variation on the 5 pull there. And then our final one, of course, Lucretia with the cheese. She'll get all of her buffs, guys, even the Beguile ability. Kalos buffing her up. Hodgkin buffing her up. She makes it look so easy in the formations. All right, guys, we just have our last one with the Thoran cheese. We'll give it a couple more attempts, and then again, I'm just going to let it run. We've done this quite a bit before. Literally just letting the Thoran cheese run till it works. It might, again, could take, 1 try, 10 tries, 50 tries, 100 tries. Just the big RNG factor of this one, guys. And even there, Leica was banished. So interesting enough on that one, Leica did get the banish instead of Pippa up here. Even Corvo with a big hit, guys. Corvo does a lot of damage, not only that crowd control aspect. And look at that. Pippa put everyone to sleep. We didn't take any damage on there. Pippa actually put everybody to sleep in that one. There's the banish. A lot of damage right there. See, not going to be enough to take down Gorvo. All right, guys, we'll give it one more attempt. And then again, I'm just going to let it run. We'll try one more time. We'll get it down eventually. Again, just got to get the RNG to work. Even there, if we don't have a big hit on Gorvo, guys, we're not going to be able to take him down. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead. We're going to let this run. Got through the boss stages we wanted to, which means that we can pick up some more engraving mats. Very, very cool, guys. All set to get ready for our progression tomorrow. I want to try to push through a majority of 45 tomorrow. So join me tomorrow for the live stream, guys. That'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.